Hello students, welcome to Breedmark Academy. Myself LS Nanda. Now in our previous year question series of JEE Main and JEE Advanced, this is the next problem that I am going to take today. It's a multiple correct question based on the topic of solution of triangles. It says, in a non-right angle triangle PQR, let small p, small q, small r denote the lengths of the sides opposite to the angles at PQR respectively. The median from R meets the side PQ at S. The perpendicular from P meets the side QR at E, and RS and PE intersect at O. If small p equal to root 3, small q equal to 1, and the radius of the circumcircle of the triangle PQR equals 1, then which of the following options are correct? Now it's a nice question on the topic of solution of triangles. Let me make triangle PQR first. Now there is perpendicular PE dropped from the vertex P onto the side QR, and then we have median RS, which is bisecting PQ at the point S. Now this entire length is small p equal to root 3. This length is Q equal to 1. And this is small r, which we do not know, right? Now we have also been given the value of the circumradius of the triangle PQR, which is equal to 1. I am calling it by the name capital R. Now first of all, in this question I will be using sine rule. As per sine rule, I can write small p upon sine p equal to small q upon sine q equal to small r upon sine r equal to 2 capital R, which is just equal to 2. Now since small p equal to root 3, and if I compare these two values, I will be getting sine p equal to root 3 upon 2, which means either angle p is equal to 60 degree or it is equal to 120 degree, because sine is positive in first and second quadrant. So the angle p can take two values, either of the two values. Either it can be 60 or it can be 120. Now similarly, if I compare these two values, I will be getting sine q equal to half, which means either q is equal to 30 degree or it is equal to 150 degree. Now we have to select the right combination. How can we do it? Now suppose P is 60 degree and Q I am taking as 30 degree. Then the sum of these two angles will become 90. So the angle R, which is the third angle of the triangle, that will come as 90, and which is not possible because I have been given that triangle PQR is non-right angle triangle. Fine. And 60 and 150 combination will also fail. Why? Because the sum of three angles of the triangle is always equal to 180 degree. So how is it possible that the sum of two angles is more than 180? Similarly, if you take the combination of 120 and 30, this is suitable because 120 plus 30 becomes 150. So that means the angle R will also become equal to 30 degree. So this is the right combination. And lastly, 120 degree and 150 degree will also fail. So that means now we have got the angles of the triangle. Now we move further. Let me make the triangle again. Now in triangle PQR, we know all the angles. Angle P equal to 120 degree. Angle Q and R both are equal to 30 degree. So that means triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle. Right? So this means small q is equal to small r equal to 1. Why? Because the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are always equal. Now this is the perpendicular PE, and this is the median RS. Both are intersecting each other at the point O. Now students, at this point you must note down one important thing, and that is triangle PQE is congruent to triangle PRE. Why? Because angle PQE equal to angle PRE, both are 30 degree. Angle PEQ is equal to angle PER, both are 90. And PQ is equal to PR. So by AAS congruence theorem or angle side congruence theorem, these two triangles are congruent to each other. So this means QE is equal to RE by CPCT. So I can say PE is also the median of the triangle PQR. And we know that the point of intersection of any two medians of a triangle is the centroid. Why I'm saying two medians? Why not three medians? Because the third median again passes through the same point. That means it also passes through the centroid. So O becomes the centroid of the triangle PQR. And we know that centroid of the triangle divides every median in the ratio 2:1. So I can say OE equal to 1/3 into PE. Now, in order to find the value of OE, first of all, I must get the value of PE. For this purpose, I take triangle PER. In triangle PER, I am writing PE upon 1 equal to sine 30 degree. Right? Because R is 30 degree. So from here, I get PE equal to half. If PE is equal to half, just substitute its value in the above equation. So the value of OE becomes 1/6. So that means option C is correct. Now students, we find the value of the in radius of triangle PQR. To find the value of in radius, you can use either of the two formulae. One is, it is equal to area of the triangle PQR divided by its semi-perimeter. This is one formula. And second is, you can use this one, which is 4 into R into sine P by 2 into sine Q by 2 into sine R by 2. I am using the second one because I know all the angles and also the circumradius of the triangle. So it becomes 4 into 1 into sine 60 degree into sine 15 degree into sine 15 degree, which becomes sine square 15 degree. Now sine 60 degree is √3/2. So this becomes 4 into √3/2 into sine square 15 degree. Now what I do here, I just write this as √3/2 into 2 and 1 2 I multiply with sine square 15 degree. And 2 sine square 15 degree can be written as 1 minus cos 30 degree. Right? I have used the formula 2 sine square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta. Now, with the help of this, what I get? I get this as √3 into 1 minus √3/2. Fine. Or finally, this becomes how much? It can be written as √3/2 into 2 minus √3. Right? So that means option D is also the correct one. Now students, we move further. Now students, we are still left with two more options, and to check them, we need to find length of the median RS and area of triangle SOE. To find length of median RS, I will use Apollonius theorem. According to it, RS is equal to 1/2 into square root of 2p square plus 2q square minus r square, which is equal to 1/2 into square root of 2 into √3 square plus 2 into 1 square minus 1 square. So this becomes 1/2 into square root of 6 plus 2 minus 1, which is just root 7 upon 2. So that means option A is correct. Now we move to the last part of the question, and that is finding area of triangle SOE. To find area of triangle SOE, I am drawing another median QT. Now ST and E are midpoints of the sides of the triangle PQR. So just join these points pairwise to form another triangle STE. Now students, at this point, I will be using some basic facts of geometry. The first fact is that these 3 points ST and E are dividing the triangle PQR into 4 congruent triangles. The first is PST, second is QSE, third is STE, and lastly it is ETR. And since they are all congruent to each other, so I can say their areas will also be equal. So that means area of triangle STE will be equal to 1/4 of area of triangle PQR. Right? Now let's find area of triangle PQR. It is going to be 1 upon 2 into Q into R into sine of P. Sine of P means sine of 120 degree. So sine 120 degree is root 3 by 2 and Q and R are both equal to 1. So it becomes root 3 by 4. So that means now I can say area of triangle STE is equal to root 3 upon 16. Fine. Now at this stage, I will be using some more basic facts. And the first fact is that the centroid of triangle STE will be same as centroid of triangle PQR. That means I can say O is the centroid of triangle STE. Right? And another fact is that centroid divides any triangle into 3 equal parts area wise. That means area of triangle SOE will be equal to 1/3 of area of triangle STE. Fine. Now area of triangle STE we have already got as root 3 by 16. So it means root 3 upon 48 is the area of triangle SOE. But in the option it is given as root 3 by 12. So that means B option is wrong. So hence right options are A, C and D. Fine. Now students, next question I will be posting in tomorrow's video. Till then, goodbye and keep watching my videos, and please subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed it till now. Thanks.